What's good, y'all? Welcome to the Gen TV podcast. As always, your boy Ease.
Hey, A1 the Sauce God.
And before I get to our very, very special guest in the building, I always got to say, make sure y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, drop a comment, show some love. It's fucking free.
It's free, man. It don't
I don't
cost
know,
you shit.
support's free.
Right.
But on to our guest. We got Ludizzy in the building today. What's good with you, bro?
What's going on? How y'all feeling?
Feeling
Good,
amazing. How are you
man.
feeling?
Feeling great.
Feeling great?
Marvelous.
Marvelous?
Yeah.
So how are things, man?
Things are great. What do you mean, like, how are things?
Just in general. Like,
However you take
however
it.
you want to take
However I
it.
want to take it.
How's the music? How's life?
One day at a time is all I can afford.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's all I can afford.
Like, I don't even got enough to get to the next day. I got to just take it today.
Not a day after, just the next day.
just today.
Just today
nigga.
and the next day.
Yeah.
Speaking of money and important things, right?
Yeah.
I kind of got a Facebook question of the day for y'all. So
Facebook question of the day.
I posted this on our Facebook page, and y'all let me know. Is it fair to say that anyone 30 and above should have at least $1,000 saved up in their savings?
It's fair to say that.
It's fair?
It's fair.
All right, I'm going to read y'all some of the comments that I got, and then
Okay.
we'll really get into it, right?
I bet.
Someone said, depends. Everyone's pay is different. Everyone's struggle is different.
So that's a valid
Okay, that's
argument.
a valid point.
This one threw me off. It depends on the person. Everyone's end goal are so different that some people might lead happier lives without savings compared to having savings.
There are those like
That was the biggest cap of them
Yeah,
all.
that
some people are woke, man. Like
Yeah.
they don't need money, you know.
Like I'm gonna be happier broke. I don't know about that one,
You
man.
know, like there's a nomad.
Someone said should be more.
Should be more.
That's a valid argument too.
Someone said by 30 you should have a net worth of at least 100K. Big spender over here.
Big spender or big saver?
Another one said 1K question mark. I said at least 10K.
Okay.
Valid.
No, I'm fortunate enough to know everyone isn't.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that one.
All right, 60 to 70% of Americans can't afford a $400 emergency, let alone even having a checking savings account. And last one, 60% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. So most of us don't have shit.
Coming with the statistics.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I haven't double checked them shits. They sound kind of made
You
up to
haven't
me.
validated.
But
You haven't validated
Who's
them?
checking?
exactly. That sounds like some Snapple facts to me.
Right.
So what do y'all think, man?
I think they made some valid points. Like you said, I think having $1,000 at 30 years old, I think that's reasonable. You know, it's not like unreasonable to have at least a K saved up. But some of the comments said, you know, it depends on the person. You know, like not everyone's situation is the same where they can save $1,000. You know,
Yeah, I agree.
like it really depends. Like you could be saving 6, 7, 8, 10, 20,000 and then hit a bad hit.
Right.
And then
Shoot.
you get fucked up for a couple years. Like it takes a while to get you back.
Yeah.
You know, so like it's a nice thought. Like ideally, you'll have at least a
Some
kid.
people 30 and got 0 kids. Some people 30 and got 4 kids. Some people 30 and got a football team. Some people, them kids matter too.
Right.
You know.
Yo, but to me,
Change it.
like, having kids should make it more of a priority to have that $1,000 saved up. Because, you got kids,
True. That's a
right?
fact.
So, like,
That's a
when,
fact.
emergencies pop up with kids all the
That's a fact.
time.
That's a
You feel
fact.
me?
That's a fact.
So, it's like, I'm going to be honest with you. I think a lot of these people are saying no because they don't want to take accountability for, like, their irresponsibility.
Oh,
That's a valid point too.
Because, honestly, I'm 33. How old are you?
I just turned 31.
Okay. Bro, I've been in my 20s. You feel me? I know I done struggled through 90% of my 20s. You feel me? I just got on it at the back end of 20. So,
Yeah.
and it's like, sometimes, you have the money, but at that age, you're so irresponsible that you're spending that shit anyway, like nothing, right? Like,
Yeah.
because, you got to look at that shit. All right, you don't got $1,000 saved up, right? But how many pair of sneakers you got? How many polos you got?
Right.
You got a Gucci belt, a designer
Right.
belt, right?
Right.
How many vacations you been through throughout the years?
How much Za you smoke?
Yeah.
That's
a big one.
weed is a
So-
money killer out here,
Yeah.
man.
That's
We will
crazy.
kill your pockets. We will kill your pockets.
Bro, I've said this before. I think most people are too broke to smoke.
Too broke to smoke.
I like that statement, honestly.
It got a little ring to it. Too broke to smoke, like a mixtape. Too broke to smoke.
I like that.
I'll let you hold that bar
I
down.
like that. I got a little ring to it. I mean,
Too broke to
I think it's
smoke.
like let's be realistic here. Like I think most people aren't in a position where they can save $1,000. You know, I think that if you have your priorities straight and you've been saving for God knows how long, no matter how much you make, you could get to $1,000.
Yeah.
Realistically.
Have you invested in yourself as an employee? Because if you're working at a place where it's kind of hard to save on your on the wages you make, that matters too.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. So like, if you think about it right now, everything's going up. The price of living is going up.
Yeah,
so
inflation
like,
is crazy.
Bro, food is crazy. Gas is crazy. Rent is crazy.
Yeah.
But the money isn't raising to match that, you know? So you could put $50 away and then get to that eventually, you know? So like,
fair point, right? But my only issue with this is right here, everything's getting expensive as fuck, right? Can we agree on that?
Yeah, for sure.
Of course.
But yo, I don't see one snap at a club, one snap at a bar of an empty bar or empty club, right? Think about it. Shit is packed out here, right?
Yeah,
Sneakers are selling like crazy, right? Everyone's on vacation. It seems like bro, it seems like everyone's a fucking
2-3
million.
times a year.
That's
I'm like, how they doing it like that?
But at the same time, they saying I can't save up 1,000. You don't spend 10 already.
Right. Nah, for sure.
For sure.
Yo, you know what's like such a reality check to me? Like, yo, every year when I file my taxes and they tell you how much you made, and you're like, nah, ain't no way.
Ain't no way
I
I
start
touched
wishing
that.
like, yo, can I just have it a lump sum right here, like right now? Yeah,
nah,
for
ain't
real.
no way I touched that. I mean, it's a yeah, for sure. I mean, when you look at things and you take it into perspective that like people are out all the time and like just living like they out more than the niggas that like fucking make the good money, you know? Like it's fucking crazy. Like, bro, they on vacations. It's like, damn,
I like that point he just made. You heard what he said? They out more than the people who actually
broke people live the best lives.
Nah, for sure, bro. Their fridges be fully stocked. Like, bro, being fucking what is this shit called? Like a
poor?
No, not even poor.
Financial aid, Section 8?
Average worker. Like, what is that called? Like a fucking medium income. Like you're in the worst category, bro. Like, because you don't have enough money. Yeah, middle class. You don't have enough money to fucking splurge like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you don't make enough to fucking get assistance. So like your fridges be empty. You everything be coming out of pocket, bro. I go up to the fucking cashier and I gotta use my debit card. I wish I had a food stamps card. Nigga. Like,
oh yeah, for sure,
for sure, bro. Like it's crazy, bro. Like.
Shout out to the great cards. if y'all got a little extra, come sell me some.
Nah, that's a fact.
We do buy them.
I be trying to buy them shits every chance I get. You feel me? But nah, honestly, being middle class, like, yo, there's some people out here living that fucking paying $100 rent and like $30 light bills
rent,
and
$62.
shit. You feel me? Like, I wish that was me. Nigga. Now, I see why they out. You know, I wish they were doing better with their money.
He right. Because the amount of money I'm paying for rent, I'll be like, maybe want to go back and live in my mom's house, but I love the freedom. But I love the freedom of being able to do whatever I want in my place.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
Like,
how old were you?
It's worth the bread. I'm sorry.
How old were you when you moved out?
Technically, all right, moved out as in living on my own completely. Or
I mean,
moved out
whatever.
my mom's. All right, so we gonna go completely.
Okay.
29.
29.
I think 29, 28.
Okay.
28
so
or 29.
So somewhat recently, like in the last couple of years. Okay.
Yeah, 2020.
Yo, do you think there's a shame to moving out of your parents' house late?
No,
bro. I think they need it.
A lot of people try to shame people.
Let's not say black. More urban,
bro.
More urban people, more urban communities need to let their kids stay till like 30, 25, 28. Because suburban communities, they let people, they let their kids stay until
they right.
That goes back to your conversation of do you have $1,000 saved up?
Yeah.
They got 10 racks, they got 20, they got
30
bags.
bro.
So when they leave, it's like, oh,
yeah,
I can get fired and not even care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because it's a safety net. They leave the crib with that safety net.
Bro, there's someone that I work with right now is exactly in the same position where like they don't have to spend. Well, they don't have to contribute at all. Yeah. So they literally told me that he saves like 95% of his paycheck. Yeah. Because he's able to stay at home, and that's one of the things.
Because they're gonna cook and they're not gonna tell him you can't eat.
Yeah.
Then your parents are not gonna tell you can't eat.
Bro, that's one of the biggest faults of like living in an urban community or living with like being part of an urban family. And it's a two-handed part because it's like, yo, your mom need help, like your family need help.
Right.
So
yo,
it's like
that was doing good before I was old enough. Like, what you need help for now? Like,
but they look at it like, you old enough now, so some of the stress should come off of me.
Exactly.
Yo,
that's how the urban community looks at it.
Nah, that is true. But it's like, yo, first I look at this, right? You was doing good enough before I was old enough to work anyway, right? And if I move out, you're gonna be in the same situation anyway.
You're gonna need help anyway.
Let me rock. Let me rock.
I went home.
Bro, that's a fact.
I went home for sure.
Yeah, that's a fact. Like sometimes I'll be like he said, sometimes I'll be thinking about moving back in just to be able to save some bread. But then you think about it, like the amount of money I'm about to contribute with my mom, like it's gonna be the same exact thing, damn near that I'm like paying for by myself. You feel me? So it's like It don't even really make sense. I think like honestly, in an urban community, like we need to like kind of mimic what we see in other communities, to where like they let their people stay. You said 30. I think longer than that, bro. I think until you're ready to get married.
I'm gonna say, I don't know.
Honestly,
yeah.
But a lot of countries outside America do that, like where those like their kids don't move out until they're ready. They are about to get married.
And I think even after you get married, like we'll let them move in, get their savings up.
Shout out to the African community, because the African community, the Spanish community, the Latino community, they work like this.
The Middle Eastern community, bro.
It'd be 4 or 5 of them in one crib, and everybody's putting. If the rent is $1,500, let's say they got a 4-bedroom, 3-bedroom, $1,500.
Right.
If it's 4 of them, that's literally like
$375
a person.
Oh, yeah.
Just the rent.
No, you're right, bro. Cause I don't fuck with a couple Spanish bitches. You go in the crib, like,
and it's
be
packed,
10 people
bro,
living there.
The whole family.
You gotta make it quick.
But that's the family dichotomy. That's how it should be.
That's how niggas should be.
That's how we should be moving, and that's why the game is how it is, because they realize who's gonna stick together and who's not, and the inflation is gonna affect certain people differently because who's sticking together, who's not.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. The more heads in the household, that should work out. It really sucks for the people that that are bachelors or bachelorettes, nigga.
Indian.
Oh, they different.
They get crazy, bro. You feel me? Like they start businesses together.
Uncle, cousin, nephew, niece, all live in the crib, cause
bro.
Yeah,
I might sound a little ignorant when I say this, because sometimes I don't know. Like, all right, so it's either Indian or the Middle Eastern people. Because sometimes
Middle Eastern. Let's say Middle Eastern.
They kind of blend into me a little bit, so I don't know the difference.
In.
I'm just saying, you know what I mean?
They mesh, you know. It's like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, right? You know, like they just mesh.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna call it.
Don't say that.
I'm gonna say it,
because we all know how Dominicans and Puerto Ricans feel about each other.
Yeah, they get crazy.
They don't call me Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. Don't call me Puerto Rican. I'm Dominican.
Or pegao.
Con or pegao.
Yo, all of us can really learn from the Middle Eastern Indian people.
Sure.
Because the way they run businesses is crazy to me.
Yeah,
like,
that's a fact.
They got the gas station game on lock.
Yeah.
Convenience store game on lock.
The smoke.
7-Eleven.
The smoke
shops?
The smoke
Smoke
shops?
shop on
Bro,
lock.
these Indian people woke up one day and was like, yo.
What do Americans like to do?
Smoke. Nah, but yo, I don't know how it is in Hartford, where you from, bro, but like in Waterbury, like these niggas woke up one day and was like, yo, we're about to open up 1,000 smoke shops. We're going to put one every
corner.
2 feet.
Every corner, bro.
Like they do with McDonald's.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing is they all eat. You feel me? To where like they probably cousins that own the 2 different smoke shops.
A dude might live around the corner this way that want to go, let me not even walk that extra 2 minutes. And that it really matters.
Bro, that ass.
The convenience is the name of the game.
Yeah.
1,000%. Yo.
Convenience is the name of the game.
And they go into business with each other. And I think that's one thing that like our community, I know we're kind of deviating, but it's kind of one thing what our community lacks is like we all want to do something like on our own. You feel me? Like we don't want to do it as a collective.
On some competition shit.
It's not even, I guess there's that factor to a competition, because you always want to shit on somebody for some reason. Like, I don't know about you personally.
No, it's not. It's because people live like they think like that because they're like, well, somebody shit on me, so I'm gonna get my chance.
Yeah.
And
Let me boss up on these niggas.
As opposed to a person like me, you shit on me, I'm gonna boss up and help you be a boss and to make you realize that you ain't have to deal with me like that in the first place.
Right? No,
really?
That's a fact.
Because nowadays, I just do things
I'm too petty
different.
for that, bro. I'm a boss up.
I let my petty goes there long. I let my petty ways go.
I'll be trying to take that path for sure.
That's what's up. I like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, my nickname used to be King Petty.
King Petty.
King Petty Ease.
Petty Ease. No, for real though.
And I was true to that.
Well, I think that's what we need. We need people that are gonna like kind of pave the way for us, because I feel especially we shit on Waterbury all the time, and I don't like to keep bashing Waterbury, but it's like that's one of the things that like Waterbury has is like it's like a crab in a barrel mentality. You feel me? So like I think Waterbury needs somebody that's gonna be like, all right, like I got to this place. Let me show y'all how you get here. You feel me?
Right.
And I think that's what our families need also. Like, yo, let's all put our money together, whether it be a couple thousand, 5,000, 10,000. Let's go buy this thing. You know, whether it be a restaurant or a smoke shop. But them Indian niggas might fucking burn your shit down.
Word. All right, man. Let's shift gears a little bit here, bro.
Yeah.
So, yo, you seem like a real one to me.
Okay.
Am I right?
You tell me.
I just told you what I think.
So
but can you confirm it or not?
Giving real nigga vibes, you know.
Okay. I don't gotta affirm it. It's already affirmed.
Bet. I like that. So I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Go ahead.
It's gonna be a kind of a reflection of us, all right? But I want you to keep it as real as you can.
Okay.
Why did you want to come on our podcast?
Because I'm on a press run right now. I just dropped a single.
Okay.
And I'm looking at everybody who I possibly can.
Okay.
And after going on Weed and Whiskey podcast, I seen y'all did something and I'm like, I'm gonna hit y'all too.
Okay.
Because I love
appreciate
what We
that.
the Whiskey podcast got going on. And I love what y'all got going on.
We appreciate.
So I'm trying to work with everybody who's doing something because I'm doing something.
Respectable.
That's just real.
Yeah.
Okay.
Networking.
Yeah, I'm huge on networking.
Yeah.
People be like, yo, how you got on this? How you did on that? Did you ask the person? Did you reach out to them? Did you say, hey, what's up? How you doing? Can I come on your?
Bro.
I'm doing a person.
Actually,
Can I come on your show?
This is a perfect time for you to plug your
Oh
sponsor.
yeah,
right
you're
now.
right. You're right. Perfect time. I also want to come up here to let you guys know that NVO water, aka NVO agua, is the freshest thing you need to have in your fridge. If you get thirsty, you need to crack one of these and take a sip. So holla if y'all want to get some of these in your establishment or in your fridge at NVO water, or you could just DM me and we're gonna get you situated.
Connecticut made?
Connecticut made, bottled at the spring in Willington, Connecticut.
All right.
Connecticut made, Connecticut bottled.
We want to support a
Real
Connecticut
CT shit.
business,
Yeah.
you know?
Real
For-
CT. All right.
Yeah,
So full transparency, right? For you
Mhm.
to come out here, there is a fee.
of course.
What do you think of that?
I wasn't the 25-year-old ludizzy would have been like, oh, that's weird. He trying to charge me. And the 31-year-old ludizzy understands that shit costs.
Okay.
Yo, you running late in here to come have me in here. It costs you. I can't imagine what you pay for these cameras. Can't imagine what you pay for the mic for the room
Right.
Okay.
compared to the fee that I paid.
Absolutely.
I mean, like I said, I like to think it's a beyond reasonable fee. Like it's not even a really a fee.
It was very reasonable.
Okay.
I spent it on food
Yeah.
today.
I mean,
Today.
you got to buy at least 25% of it back in your cup already, anyway, right?
You know what I'm saying? No,
Yo.
and I think like that.
Yeah.
Yo,
If
so
I would
what?
have had to go to the store and buy it, that would have. All right, go ahead.
Yo, what? So what do you?
I'm
what
not
do you-
because the numbers they're gonna start.
What do you think is? What do you think changed between like you said the 25-year-old version you would be like nah fuck all that and now but the older version of you is like yo this makes sense.
Life teaches you
Okay. What?
experience.
Mm.
Your brain grows as you grow. As you age, your perception starts to change. That's
Okay.
just my explanation of it. As you age and you start to value things a little different, you know what I'm saying? Like things just start to kind of make sense a little differently. And also what changes for me as far as my experience is how much money I spent on music. I'm like, the fee I paid today was like to possibly get who knows what out of it.
Yeah.
It's what kind of exposure. You know what I'm saying?
And your own content, you know,
Right,
like
and
it's
my own
going back right back into
Right.
you where
You're,
you
yo,
can
because
do
essentially
whatever
you're,
you could
you're
do.
investing in yourself. You're investing in your craft, right?
And too many people, like I've been telling dudes I charge for verses as opposed to 2 years ago I wasn't. And I'm like, and the first person that charged me for a verse, I wasn't upset.
Okay.
I paid it happily because if I wanted this man to come rap with me and I'm investing in myself to work with somebody who's on a level that I'm trying to be at, you just got to pay.
Yo, because obviously when you're reaching out to be working with somebody to be on their platform, right, you see value in it for yourself.
Right.
So it makes sense to like, yo, to pay something, right? Because
Right.
that's just how the game works. Yo, because
Yeah.
I ask you this, right? Because a lot of rappers, right, they're hitting us up daily to come on this podcast, right?
Right.
And like I said, I give them the same message I gave you, right? It's like, yo, these are the rules, right?
Mhm.
No smoking in here, unfortunately. You know, this is and you know why, right? Without getting
And I respect why.
and to get not yo, because I want to. You feel me? If the studio was set up a different way, there'd be no issues, right?
Right.
You know, the guest situation, right? And the fee. I tell you, as soon as I tell these rappers what
Fee.
the fee is, left on red.
Like it's ghost town. You know tumbleweeds that like that's,
Which to me, like it just baffles me because like I said, the fee, because what you're gonna see is right, the fee that I charge you or we charge you is actually it's gonna come back to you because it's just other stuff like we do promotion on Instagram and stuff like that.
Right.
We use that money to essentially push your content,
push your
our
content, right.
content,
Who's
right?
posted?
Yeah.
Right. No,
Yo.
I understand completely.
So can you give some advice to these rappers then for us?
On that topic,
Yeah, on that topic.
as far as fees,
Yeah.
look into how much things cost.
Mm.
Look into how much things cost. Look into how much, for example, I know a lot of people who, like I was talking to my friend the other day, he was like, oh, and shout out to Trap Beats.
All right.
Shout out to Hebrew Beats.
Okay.
Shout
The
out.
Trap Lab. That's the only place I record.
Mm.
And I was telling the dude, he was like, oh, I went and got a studio in my own crib and he's playing music for me. And when he's playing music, I'm like, it don't sound, what you saying is cool, but the sound is everything. It has to be aesthetically pleasing to the ear.
Yes.
And, oh, you spending all this bread at Trap and da-da-da, you could just buy this stuff. I'm like, but you bought all this stuff and you still got 10 more thousand to go to make it sound right.
Right.
Yeah.
and that 10,000 you could have broke down into 20 studio sessions or 10 studio sessions, and you would have got what you really need. You know what I'm saying? Spend the money because sometimes it's worth it.
Yeah,
for real.
And that's a fact. You know, like sometimes
most of the time it's worth it.
People don't want to really invest in themselves. Like they try to go the cheap route.
They want to do everything for free. It's not. This is not a free business.
Not
the rap game is like the crack game. Jay-Z said that shit for a reason. You have to invest some of your money to make it back.
Bro, honestly, from the moment we decide to book a guest, we go into negative. You know, because already things that go into play that we have to pay for initially up front. You
that's
feel me?
Why
so
I mentioned even down to your light bill.
Yeah.
These lights that's in here running are powerful lights. Like, everything down to your light bill.
It's immediately.
A portion of it belongs to my time on your show.
Yeah.
It's like, it's crazy because like I think the problem is that we joke about it all the time. We talked about the ZA earlier. Like people would not pay a fee, but then go spend 4 or 5 times the amount on fucking weed.
Bro,
you know?
My boy Chemo is here, and I'm glad my boy Chemo is here. And I'm not dissing him when I say this. He won't buy a $50 eighth, but he will buy some drip.
Right.
And it's going to be reasonable because men look like how he looked.
Nah, for sure.
And it's worth it. It's all about what's worth it. And that's what I said as an artist, if this is what you're investing in, if Chemo's investing in this drip and he want to wear these kind of shoes with this kind of jeans and this kind of shirt with this kind of hat, and he had to pay whatever he had to pay. Not to say he can't bargain shop same way and look good, but he had to invest in how he look. If you're an artist, you need to invest in how you look.
No, that's a fact.
How you're perceived.
Because guess what's going to stick around, bro? Those sneakers, those clothes, or whatever it is, going to be around for God knows how long. But that eighth is done in a couple days, depending on how much you smoke.
Bro. And that's why I said, I would tell people all the time, if you can spend $50 on an eighth, if you can spend $100 on a quarter, you could spend on $124 studio session for 2 hours. Or you could spend on what, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Go purchase a lease for a beat so you could actually make money off it instead of posting it to YouTube.
Bro, most people could smoke an eighth in, like I say, 3 to 4 days. And that's like pushing 3 to 4
days?
That's pushing it.
3 to 4 days?
That's
beloved.
Pushing it.
Beloved, a 2 hour sitting. A 2 hour, that's getting rolled all at once and we vibing.
These niggas on Chief Keef status.
That's not bragging. The eighth is not a lot of weed.
Okay. But that's what I'm saying. Bro, you could literally save so much money. Or you could take pretty much stop smoking for 1 day.
Yeah.
Or 1 sitting or 4 days, you know, depending on if you like smoker. And investing into yourself. You feel me? But niggas don't really
you stop
think
smoking
like
for a week, you can buy a lot of stuff.
I mean, it just frustrates me, right? Because like it's just so much networking, so much conversations that we're having with these podcast or these rappers, right? Yeah. It's just like, we had a pretty easy transaction, I'd say. Like I'm saying, like we talk, it was like we set a date and boom, and that makes it so much easier for us. Where it's like, I'm just sick of like these rappers hitting us up. It's like, to me, it's like, first of all, the fee's $50. I'll just say it out there, right? But heads up, it is going up.
He still went with the number. But I love that you did that. Want to know why?
What?
Because now they go, $50.
Yeah.
Bro, it's $50.
Ain't nothing crazy.
Yesterday was it? What the fuck Fat Joe say? Today's price is not yesterday's price.
Right.
Yeah.
Yo, and
yesterday's price, not today's price.
Catch them while. Let me tell y'all something. Catch them while you can. You heard? Because even my graphic designer just went up on me. I was paying a certain number, and I hit him up like, yo, how much for a name tag? 2 files, a name tag. Because when you're a rapper, you gotta start taking your branding serious, and how your graphics look and stuff like that. For a name tag, literally ludizzy, in a certain way that I'm gonna use it every. You know how Meek Mills look like Meek Mills when you see it on paper.
Yeah.
50 Cent look like that big 250 with the small cent under it.
Forever.
It's a brand.
Yeah.
You know how much man's charging me for that? Just that alone, I don't want to say the number. But shout out to Andre Soup.
How crazy is that?
But you gotta.
I'm not gonna say the number because I'm not gonna do them like that.
Oh,
because go get your own price. My price is not your price.
Yeah.
Okay, that's true.
That's a fact too. True. That's a fact too.
I'm pretty sure somebody
watching this shit. Hold on, he ain't charged me that.
Right? Exactly. I don't want that.
I got
so, and then somebody probably come up here. Y'all probably he trash. We charge him $1. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably got. I probably got the good price
but you gotta respect it. You feel me? Like at the end of the day, his price is his price. Now I got a question for you. Do you think your friends should give you discounts for their products?
No. I should pay full price. If he wants to give me a discount, I will accept it.
Okay.
But I don't think I should. Keyword in that sentence being should.
Okay.
I don't think I should get a discount. That's entitlement because we're friends.
Because it always goes down to you're not asking Nike for a discount, right?
Right.
So why would you ask your friend who actually needs the money a lot more.
And they're going to say, but we friends though.
Bro, I've been on you since like
if we friends, spend the bread. Because if you went to Nike, you would spend the bread.
Yeah.
Nah, that's a fact, bro. I think at the end of the day, I think you should be paying full price for your friends. Keep it a buck. You should probably give them a tip on something on top of it. Like, I think at the end of the day, like we'll run to, like you said, we run to Nike, we run to Walmart, we run to these niggas and pay whatever the cost is. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And I get it. You know, small businesses got to charge more. You know, but like they're getting the money, they're getting the product or whatever it is at a higher cost, so they gotta charge more for that shit.
Yeah, they're not getting the, you know, the more you buy, the less the, you know.
Nah, that's a fact. So like, I think you should respect that, you know, and go supply your friend. Like, yo, keep the money within the circle. The Jews do it, you know. The big J's, they keep the money. They keep the money.
J's.
The big J's, nigga.
They keep. I ain't got nothing to say.
Respectfully,
I ain't got nothing to say.
They keep the money circulating. They say like it circulate 7 times before it leaves the community versus us. It's like once or twice or something like that.
But they said, I think they said 20 minutes.
Really?
I think it was like it was crazy.
Which
like,
is
it was
insane,
crazy.
bro. Insane.
That shit don't even smell the black community, bro. That shit outside.
Like, yeah, I try my best. You know, like. I try my best. Black people get better with fucking customer service, though. That's my only gripe.
Okay.
They be saying that about Dunzover. I love buying the food, but damn, why you got an attitude?
Nah, that's a fact.
You know, sometimes they be acting like they're doing you the favor. Like bro.
Oh, you been in Dunzover before?
Yeah.
I ain't trying to be funny. You from the Berry side?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be real with you. That was actually like I was having a run out there for like a minute. Like I was just going out there like once a week to get the food.
The food?
Yeah.
Yeah. Their food is good. They say they cook with too much sugar, but I like it.
Yo, how can I ask you a personal question?
Absolutely.
How much would you say you've invested into your rap career so far?
I can't count that number.
That like you can't ballpark?
That's a lost number. Ballpark? I couldn't even ballpark it.
Really?
Because and not to say like, oh, I spent so much money. It's just I don't know.
Yeah.
Like, bro, the video for Cartier alone was like $1,200.
Okay.
Like when I was done spending everything, like $1,200-$1,300. Like,
which is on the price
low,
side.
Which is probably low to somebody probably watching like $1,300. You know what I'm
for
saying?
Sure, bro.
But bro, before that, I never spent that kind of money on.
Yo, do you feel like it was worth it?
Absolutely.
Yo, have you ever spent?
People watching and be like, yo, you look like a real rapper. I'd be like, I am a real rapper.
Like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah. No, but perspective, perception.
Like a backhanded compliment.
But I don't. I understand what they say because
for sure.
I went from my videos look good to your video looks great.
Like, it looks professional.
Yeah, it looks very professional.
But you pay for what you get, you know. Like,
and that's what leads back to what I said. You got to get in as an artist. You have to get in the habit of spending the money to some don't even think about how it's coming back. Just spend it because it's gonna benefit you.
All right. So since he threw the actual number out there,
yeah.
If you had to give a number, what would you say like we should charge for this?
No, I'm not doing that.
Do that. No, put it out there.
For free. So, I'm playing. No.
Like a reason. What's a reason?
I think that number's a fit number.
It's a fit
number? I think that number's a fit number.
All right, cool.
I think it's a fit number.
Okay.
Respectfully.
I think artists, musicians, creatives should look at that and don't think, wow, that's too much. I don't think they should. I think that's a good number. I don't think I should go up on your price yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might want to come back. No, I'm just playing.
Now we take the criticism, you know?
For sure. Yo, so more onto your music. When did you start rapping?
Summer of middle school, going into high school. All my friends decided who gonna write the hottest verse.
Okay.
Three-way phone calls. Y'all remember three-way phone calls?
That's crazy.
Right. Yeah. House phone. Come on, find it phone. My mom used to get
for real. You hear that little click in the background,
right? What you want the phone for? Watch out.
Yeah, you hear that. Hear that click? Everyone stopped talking.
That was what 2005, 6, 5, 6, 7. One of them years.
Yeah.
When did
2005.
When did you start taking it serious?
I want to say in the early teens, Okay. In the early 2012, 13, 14, like 10, 12, 13, 14, around those areas. When I really said, all right, I'm going to lock in on what I got going on. And I started listening to people say, oh, you got to work on this. That was hot, but you got a delivery. And what are you really saying? And how do you want to sound? How are you branding yourself? Like, it took a while for me to really get to like the place where I'm like, all right, I'm comfortable with.
What shifted for you to make you make that decision?
Everybody asked me that question.
Really?
It was, and honestly, the only thing I could say is recognition, and not from only other people, but from myself. Like, as an artist, I don't know if other artists experience this, but as an artist, if you write a song and you're like, all right, this is cool, and then it's like, somebody hearing like, this ain't really cool. Right. It'll take you a couple years and then you write some other shit and be like, whoa, nah. And you hearing it like, this sounds great. You kind of know to yourself like, yo, this sounds great.
Right.
Like when you could bump your own self and you wrote it and you heard it 3,000 times and it still sound hot.
Yeah.
That's when you kind of know like, all right, I'm going in the right direction.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
Yo, so you've had like 10 plus years in this.
Of course.
Why aren't you famous yet?
Misuse of funds.
Okay.
Misuse of funds. I would definitely say it's a money thing. I would definitely say it's a money thing because you got to be able to network to the point where you're going out of state. Your state where you live should not be your target audience.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why is that?
People know about you here already. People know y'all do Gen TV in Connecticut. People know that I'm a rapper from Hartford. Texas got to know. California got to know. New York got to know. Atlanta got to know. Canada got to know.
Damn, I like
Africa got to know. India got to know. Asia got to know.
So that's what you should be putting in your effort in.
Marketing.
So you think the lack of funds right now?
Lack of marketing, yeah.
Okay, the lack of marketing,
yeah,
is the reason that you're not like global yet.
That's my opinion.
Okay.
Because my barber said to me all the time, he'd be like, "Dog, oh, you know bullshit, dog."
Right.
And I'd be like, "Bro, this is just not enough people know about me."
Right.
That's the truth.
So yo, what's your game plan to change that?
What I'm doing right now.
Okay.
Y'all know the last podcast. I'm going. Who y'all better. I need some more.
Throw some more.
I want to spend 50 again and again and again. If anybody got lower than 50, hit my shit because I'm definitely trying to spend. You know what I'm saying? For real. I won't. That's what I've been doing this whole year. Is like, all right, I know I can rap. I know I can make songs. I know I can make music. How do you plan on letting people know that you went to high school with somebody who better than? Whoa, slow down. You know, you went to high school with somebody who was really good at a sport.
Yeah.
Really good at you. Like this person could go pro, but nobody knows who they are.
Sure.
You went to high school with somebody. We went to high school with Doug Wiggins. Shout out to Doug Wiggins, and he played for UConn. Do y'all know who Doug Wiggins is?
I want to say yes.
Follower.
Well, shout out to the East. Dougie Wiggins was like, we went to high school with a brother named Doug Wiggins.
What high school y'all went to?
East Hartford High.
Okay.
East Hartford High. For real. And this brother was him. Like, you remember the craze behind Doug Wiggins? He was. And then after that, I went to school with a brother named Anthony Jernigan. And he is him to this day.
Really?
To this day. To this day. To this day. But we're going to leave Doug Wiggins out of this part of the conversation. But Ant Jernigan is like, I'm not going to specify on why he didn't go further, but he's really great at what he does. But it's probably because not enough people know about him. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. So that's the X factor for everybody, I believe.
I think exposure definitely does play a big part.
Exposure. That's the word I'm looking for. Exposure.
That's interesting. I mean, I wonder like if there's a way to beat that without money.
Yeah, hell yeah. TikTok. Reels. Instagram.
That's what we preach
viral,
all the time.
Movie. Bow. For real.
Fabio.
For real. That's the easiest way. That's why, you can catch me on Reels acting crazy.
Okay. I seen.
Because that's the way to grow. When I went to Jamaica.
I seen one with the grandma. This guy doing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's the way now. You could go viral overnight with that.
I feel like so many rappers think they're it's gonna mess up it's gonna mess up their image to be on TikTok.
Bro, I was talking to a shorty from New York the other day, and she was like, Ron Sono is a rapper named Ron Sono. Ron Sono, nigga know the fucking vibe. And she was like, he
be on TikTok crazy.
Right.
He on social media.
But she's from New York, so she's heavy.
Bro, I thought he was a TikToker before a rapper.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she's like, he's a bozo. He be on Instagram doing all type of funny shit. He's not even really tough.
That's what he get. Yeah.
I'm like, what does that have to do with branding and going viral and inviting more people onto your page?
Bro,
like,
I say not enough people.
You're not looking at the big picture.
Not enough people do that. Like not enough. I think like Shiggy fumbled a bag, nigga. Like he should have been like
he should have been Drewski.
He should have been Drewski.
But that's the blessing and the curse with this whole content creator influencer thing, because you could be here today and gone tomorrow. Look at Welvin. Look at Good Morning to You.
Yeah,
that guy was, look at all these people who come and go.
Because the consistency factor is hard.
And it's not only the consistency factor. You could be consistent, but it's like the scroll has caused the attention span to be so small. So you're funny, but this new funny guy came out 2 days ago. I'm on him right now.
Right.
You can't, the algorithm is like unbeatable. You just gotta roll with it.
bro.
The best you can. The algorithm consistency is the best way you're gonna catch that hot, that good run,
that momentum.
Yeah, that momentum. But that you can't beat the algorithm because they literally control. I know y'all know, like they literally control how much.
Bro, you know what's
people
crazy?
see you. If you're not spending money, they're gonna lower your shit.
The algorithm is literally like chasing a high because we've been like on TikTok for quite some time, right? And we've gotten videos or clips that like have gone like literally millions of views, right?
Right.
When I tell you, you just chase that shit much, because. TikTok is almost like the craziest drug dealer out there because they'll give you like 1 million views, and then the next shit be like 200 views. It's like, I need
what happened
that.
to the million? I need that every time.
They selling you dopamine for a cost of a swipe.
It's literally crack in like a screen form.
Like, what I gotta do to get that shit, man? Like,
no, that's serious because I know how y'all feel because I went viral once on Instagram Reels, and it's like I was reacting to somebody else's video.
But doesn't that feeling make you fucking feel amazing,
bro? My phone was like cling, 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 cling for like 2 days. I swear I'm not over exaggerating. You can go look. I can send you the video.
Stops.
You feel low, like damn, I'm not lit.
What's the next thing? What's the next thing I gotta do? Like I gotta top that shit.
And that's why I've been going so crazy on Reels, and I'm like looking at videos of how to grow your following and what hashtags to use and all type of crazy shit because it's like, and to me, I don't get so like sucked up in it to where it's just like I just want to be famous on. It's just like I need to use this for the music.
Absolutely, bro. It drives drives attention to it. But that's what I'm saying. Like with these niggas, Shiggies, and all the other people, I feel like they don't pivot. You feel me? Like they do the same thing over and over again, and they have the opportunity. You know, they hit the viral, they hit the algorithm, they got it all figured out.
They was chilling with celebrities.
Drake, nigga.
Shiggy was chilling with Drake.
Like, and what do you do with that? Like, no YouTube channel. You didn't invest into anything else. Like, you didn't do nothing else.
The only like TikTok sketch guy that I seen really take it to where it needed to be was Drewski.
Yeah, for sure, bro.
Like, cause Shiggy to me should have been where Drewski is now, but I don't know like what he did or didn't do, but like Drewski like took it and ran with
it, bro. Like made it his own thing.
I like Haha Davis. I think he did something good with it too.
But you know what? But the good thing about him, he's an actual comedian. So he does stand up. He goes to clubs. So he's just not depending on TikTok to get the money.
So his shit is a little different.
Yeah.
Another good runner up is what's this nigga name? I think he's the one that wears like the fucking country ass hat now. He was on the podcast where that white chick too. Farty Marco.
Oh,
he's
Farty Marco's pivoting too.
He has his own podcast now too. And he did that thing with that white girl that did the thing with Bobby.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. She came out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere.
The Bobby chick.
She explained it too, like how she did it.
Yeah, like this.
Drake
I seen it. She said she paid like someone $300 to get in contact with Drake.
Oh,
that podcast with her and Drake just got pulled down, and they some people were saying they unfollowed each other.
Yeah,
they took it down.
Yeah, they're saying on Twitter.
I don't know if it's some type of beef between Drake.
It's not Twitter no more. It's X.
Oh, X. Man.
Yeah.
Nah, that should be forever be Twitter.
It's not Twitter. It's not Twitter.
When the fuck I download a porn app? Like when I open that shit the next
day. X videos. Where you come from?
You supposed to be on my
X videos got an app.
X videos. How'd you get here,
bro? X videos got an app. Them niggas became innovative.
Yo,
I don't know why don't porn sites have apps? Now I think about it.
For the same reason that everybody else got an app, quicker access.
No, why don't they?
Quicker access. Oh, why don't they?
Yeah.
Well,
it's probably some type of like rules or something.
Probably.
It's probably up there. You don't even know.
I don't need an app for porn.
www.askblasters.com.
Blasting ass.
That's free promo.
Yeah. No, I just said the most derogatory thing I could think
Craziest
of.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, do you have a song that you made that you're like, all right, this is the one. This is taking me to the next level.
And my whip took me there.
Okay.
Nothing but high grade up in my whip. No, you can't spark a bogey in my shit. Nah, don't do that, you. Nah, Cypher, catch a clip. It was on the radio the whole last year.
How was that feeling for you?
It was crazy because people was calling me every night like, yo, 11 o'clock at night, I'm in my bed. Yo soy viejo. You speak Spanish?
No.
Yo soy viejo means I'm an old man.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I be asleep, bro. I got kids. Well, I got a kid and shit, so I be like, I be asleep. So 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning, people bang on my phone. I'm picking up, hello? They're like, yo, I'm leaving the club. Your shit on the radio, great. That's crazy. I'm like,
word. That's probably a
sending
crazy
me videos,
feeling,
random, all type of shit. I'm like, that's just a great feeling. Like, it goes back into you work so hard for an aim, and I'm like, yo, for years I was like, yo, I want to be like on the radio on 93.7, and then it was like people was calling me.
How did you make that happen? Was it just like from the moving so much, or was it?
All right, let me say this right first and foremost.
I know you got a little better.
Shout out to DJ B Davis and DJ QT from Titanium Radio. They played me on the radio before anybody did ever.
Okay.
So it wasn't DJ.
Let's clear that up. It was not
DJ
Michi first. It was DJ B Davis and DJ QT at Titanium Radio. You can't say I ain't fix it. It was that, and then it was like after that, it was like, oh shit, I'm on the radio, it's lit. So I started like people started hearing about me. Then G Money the Prince. I don't know if you know about G Money from he used to be 90.7. Me and him had met up and seen each other one day, and I was like, yo, you gotta fuck with me. And then he's like, yo, I'm throwing a showcase. I'm starting a showcase in the East at Malibu. And he invited me to one, and it was like a contest thing. And it was like whoever wins some prize, and then I ended up winning it because everybody was fucking with my set. And then after that, we just got super, super locked in, and it was like Kid Fresh had a birthday party now.
Okay.
No, before Kid Fresh birthday party, DJ G Money had his birthday party and threw a big showcase, and DJ Michi came. So I was telling G Money like, yo, I gotta get this song on the radio. He's like, yo, go holla at Michi, he cool. Da-da-da. So I was like, yo. So I walked up to Michi, I'm like, yo, I got something for you. He's like, where? I was like, yo, just stick around. Just make sure you hear from my set. And then he introduced me. I went on stage. As soon as I come off stage, he's like, yo, you guys had me that in my whip, yo. That shit is crazy. You guys had me that in my whip, yo. So then I sent it to him like, I wonder if he really gonna play it. And he responded to my email, but via Instagram.
Okay.
Like, yo, this shit, I got you, da-da-da. And then that same night, like the next night, I'm like, yo, he wasn't playing. Like the next night, and my whip was on the radio. He's like, yo, you got a clean version? Yes, I do. Yes, I do, because I know that this one is the one.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then it was like that. It was from there. It was like every night between 11 and 1 o'clock a.m. he was spinning that every night.
Yo, is that something every rapper should have, like a clean version of like each
You should
song?
have 5. They say 7, but I like to say 5.
5 versions of every song?
Yes, when you leave the studio.
Really?
Clean, dirty, performance track. One that has the BDS that's it's like a code in your song, so when it plays on the radio, it counts. So when your business is right with BMI, you get that royalty. You get them royalties.
Okay.
That's the main ones. I don't know if I counted right, but that's the main ones you should have. Clean, dirty, performance, meaning the main vocal should be down and your highlights is just there to help you while you spitting your shit on stage. And then the one that's BDS, that's the money one.
Okay.
That's the main ones that you need to have. You shouldn't leave the studio without those 4. I do. But then I just say, yo, Trap, I need these. When the time comes, yo, Trap, I need these, and it's boom.
Is that an extra cost, or is it like all part of it? Okay.
Of course.
Nothing
I just want to know, like, is
it
part of the package?
No, I ain't gonna say
like,
nothing free. If your engineer fuck with you and he believe in you, he'll be
Okay.
like, yo, I got this mix for you. It's on me.
Okay.
Or I got this master for you. It's on me. You know? But that, once again, that's how you build relationships. Spend that money.
No.
Because then they start to be like, all right, he done spent 2 bands in the last 3 months. He's investing in me. I'm gonna invest in him.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yo, so you're out of Hartford, right?
Yeah. Well, I was born in East Hartford, but I moved to East Hartford when I was young. I lived in East Hartford for a very long time. Shout out to the East.
We're not too familiar with that side of the state, right? Who would you say is like the top like 3-4 rappers in Hartford?
He's trying to do it.
It's a tough one.
He needed a drink for that question.
No, let me be clear. This is my personal opinion.
No, obviously.
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Future.
Okay.
We're gonna go Future, Cool Q, and then who do I like besides Future and Cool Q? That's a good question. We're gonna go ludizzy.
Okay.
All right. I respect that.
And not in that order. Just 3 people.
All
Those
right.
3 people?
Yeah, just those 3 people.
I respect that.
What made you pick, obviously, without counting yourself, what made you pick those other 2? Is it like their bars, their song?
I respect Future's craft because of where he came from and how he branded and how he made Yankee possible for a lot of people. Not possible like he created the whole thing, but how he made it from people getting jumped in the club to this is an enjoyment of our culture.
Okay.
Of how we grew up. And Cool Q, I just really respect as an artist because, man, like if you listen to him, he don't gotta say no super barsy shit. He don't gotta go crazy. And I'm not saying he don't.
Right.
I'm saying when they be like, yo, he be talking, he literally just be sounding like he be talking, but the shit he say.
Some
Yo,
real
the man
shit.
came on the song and said, niggas was watching Disney. I was selling iCarly. Just the first bar was like, niggas was watching Disney. I was selling iCarly. Was like, did you hear what the man said? And people like, why you on home dick? Like, no, bro, we need to be celebrating our people because that's like a Jay-Z level. Like he say things in a different way. You know what I'm saying? That's why I respect him as an artist because he says things.
Like it has like a double meaning in a sense.
Yeah, he said it's like it's not so straightforward. It's like niggas was watching Disney. I was selling iCarly. You like, what's iCarly? Like, what's the?
I'm not gonna lie. I'm saying here, like, what is iCarly?
iCarly's a white girl.
Coke.
Niggas was watching Disney. I was selling iCarly.
I'm kind of slow with it. You know, you gotta break it down. For me.
Same type of weight where niggas will walk in your crib and throw the surprise party. Remember looking at my jack like you better not die on me. Like when we was talking about Hove, like you rap in a certain way that if you're not living a certain lifestyle, you won't even understand what he talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real.
Shout out to Cool Q.
Yo, so speaking of like rapping a certain way that you, or if you're not living that type of lifestyle, you won't understand it. Like, what's your lifestyle now? Like, how do you like? I'm assuming you have a day job, right?
Yeah, I do.
How do you balance out like chasing your dreams of becoming a rapper and having a day job? Like how do you? I mean, the time wise, the hours. Like how do you like manage that?
Lots of Celsius and lots of NVO water.
Okay. Shameless plug.
Lots of Celsius and lots of NVO water. Nah, but for real though, sleep is important. Okay. And I try to get as much of it as I can when I can because I am a father and my son take up a lot of my time, a lot of energy. But I just tell myself that this is the grind is for the later. The grind now is for the later greater.
Okay.
You know, I lose a lot. I do lose a lot of sleep. It is hard, but I'm passionate about what I do, so I kind of just like I told you when you told me, yo, you want to do Monday at 9? I'm like, at 9? Like it's bedtime. It's bedtime for real. I'm dead serious. Yeah. Home, my boy know me. He'd be like, yo, I'll be there at 9, 9:45. You already missed the window.
Okay.
You already missed the window. Yeah.
No,
I wish I would. I wish I could go to bed early.
It's the same with us, man. It's like we hate shooting this late, but it's like that's our only time. It's the only slot. Like
that's the time it was.
Yeah, I mean it's. Bro, it makes it so easy to want to give up when you're like chasing your dreams, but you gotta work, because your job sucks your life away. It sucks your fucking energy. Yeah. So it's like your ambition.
You never realize how much that 8 hours you dare building somebody else's dream. You're not building yours, and that's why they say what they say. Like when you own your own business, you got an LLC, or you're an artist, you got to stay up them extra 10 hours and lose sleep to make sure that you building your dream while you go back to work in the morning and build somebody else's dream.
Because that's building someone else's dream is funding. It should be funding your dream.
And that's what it does.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it does.
I mean, what is it that you do? Can you talk about it or not?
I used to deliver and install appliances for Home Depot, but I don't work for Home Depot. I work for a third-party company. We like the Men in Black. Okay. We don't talk about the name of the company.
No, for sure.
We ain't out in the open. Just know when we pull up when you want your fridge, you get your fridge. But I don't
with the
do
fucking
that.
dents in that shit. I know y'all.
That's
man. What y'all be doing with
he
those
said
nigga?
That with the dents in it. I'm not gonna talk about that. I can't talk about that. I work there.
Nah, bro. I don't work with third parties, man. They be respectfully.
Dudes don't be want to do certain stops. I don't want to do this dishwasher. You did what?
Wait, how many fucking steps I gotta go up to? Fuck
this nigga
that.
fucking kick the fuck out that shit.
Even your shit, you got that little gate. I'd have been like, yo.
Nah, we take the gate down.
You know how many customers like, y'all take the gate down? Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm in the truck pulling off. It's too late for you, sir.
That's crazy, nigga. For real. I needed that dishwasher, nigga.
For real. Customers be like, I've been washing dishes for 5 days. This is outrageous. I'm like, I've been washing dishes for 29 years. I don't know what you talking about.
All right, come pick this shit up. The Home Depot got your shit after.
But I don't do that no more. I'm a multi-purpose employee. I do safety stuff.
Okay.
I do a little bit of everything in my job.
Yo, how do you like? Do you think if your rap career doesn't take off, could you do this job for the rest of your life?
No. For the rest of my life, that's a stretch. No.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, they stay.
And I don't say that with no disrespect, Sweeney. I don't say that with no disrespect. It's just For the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Like, think about what that means.
Yeah. Forever. Bro, honestly,
think about how many people stay at the job they hate for their whole life.
Bro.
Like
that,
it's depressing as fuck to think
You're
about.
preaching to the choir, nigga. Like, I remember, like, 5 years ago, right?
Yeah.
5 years at this point. I'm like, yo, my boss comes up to me and she was like, oh, you're only getting 4 hours of PTO? I'm getting 8 hours every 2 weeks, right? I'm like, damn, that shit's crazy. You get a damn near a day every 2 weeks? But I'm like, fuck, like, I'm not trying to be here for 10 years. Nigga, next year's 10 years.
Shout out to the business owners.
Next year's 10 years, nigga. Like,
shout out to the business owners. Shout out to the self-employed.
Like, I was like, yo, I never believed that I would fucking be there that long.
Yeah.
Yo, time flies, yo.
It's
Time
short.
flies when you're miserable.
Even when it also flies when you're complacent.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It also flies when you're complacent.
When you're not doing anything.
You're comfortable in this chill and everything's cool. We was talking about that today at work. I said, Mike, yo, how long you think? You know, I was having a talk with one of my coworkers, and he's like, but where are you gonna find somewhere that's flexible like the place we work? And I'm like, I respect the flexibility I have in my job. I love you guys. But for other people, that shouldn't be a reason why you just want to stay somewhere.
Yeah.
Respectfully.
That's the reason why a lot of people stay there. Because think about it, you're going to leave there, go to a place that probably pay you more, but like it's super strict. Like you get fired for fucking being late, or you can't, like, you know, your kid's sick, you can't just take the time off and shit or work from home.
Shout out to the company I work for. They do a lot for me. The GM, the biggest boss in my company, rate me to the ground. He know I rap. He play my music. He respect me, and I respect him. Shout out to my boys.
Man. But that's how it should be. That's how the relationship between like an employee
all my
and the boss
bosses,
should be.
Regional managers at my job know I rap. They call me. They be like, Big Lou, what's going on? I'd be like, how do you even, like, when they first came at me like, yo, I was listening to, I'm like, you was doing what? Like, how do you even know who I am?
But this is the reason why niggas get complacent. You feel me? Because they become like family, you know? Like,
right. You end up be like, I can't leave
these niggas.
Yeah, all right.
But them niggas will they'll cook your ass in a second. You do something wrong, bro, they'll smoke you. The respect is a one-way street in that case. You feel me?
Yo, how does do you have both parents in your life?
Yeah.
How do your parents feel about you becoming a rapper?
My mom was a big fan.
Really?
My mom was a big fan. My dad's a big fan too, but he's also an apostle, so he like, you gotta come this way with it.
Right.
And like, he loves that I do music, but he wants me to do it in a different way, which I respect. But
okay,
you know,
he wants you to sing.
Nah, like I said, my father. Do you know what an apostle is? I'm not trying to be funny. Do you know what an apostle is?
That's something.
Do you know what an apostle is?
I never heard of it.
All right, so apostle is somebody who is anointed and appointed by God to do God's work.
Oh,
not just a pastor. It's like it's levels to this shit. Like me,
next level.
Next level.
Okay.
So it's like, you know.
Damn.
I was gonna say something that was similar, but it wouldn't have hit it. I don't know it's like that.
How you get picked?
How do you get picked?
Yeah.
You really want the story? He told me.
Yeah.
He said he was doing this thing, and he said a man came from Africa. Man told him, God told him, woke him up one day and said, yo, you need to go to Jamaica and find this person. Okay. And I genuinely believe him. Okay. My dad's not the kind of person, because lie to me for what?
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you have a rapport with one of your parents, like, you know who they are?
I'm gonna disagree with you because my parents been lying to me my whole life. I just accept it. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yo, but it don't even be real lies. It be parent lies.
No, and I've learned parent lies because you're a parent now, so you understand.
I lie to my kids all the time.
Yeah. Yo, hold on.
You spin them the tail, nigga?
I'll be telling my son the dead ass truth. Real talk. He need to hear it. But
your dad went to Jamaica.
The guy went to Jamaica for your father.
Yo, that's where I was at with it. He literally walked into my dad's church and told me like, yo, God told me to come speak to you, and you're anointed to do X, Y, Z, and you know, it's a process with that, and I respect whatever he got going on. I respect it.
Your parents are Jamaican?
Both my parents.
Okay.
Both my parents. I was born in America, but me and this man I brought with me, my boy Chemo, both our moms come from a small radius within each other. Okay. And it's like we both grew up very Jamaican. Very, very, very.
I can hear it in his voice. That's the first question I asked
Jamaican,
him, bro.
Yeah. If you see Chemo, he look like you could tell, like, off rip. Me, I look like what they call a Yankee.
Okay.
Yeah. But home look like a true yard man. For real.
What's a Yankee for the people that don't know?
A Yankee is somebody who's born in America. Born in America.
They can smell it on you.
A Yankee. A Yankee.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I know. But yo, do you get shit when you go to Jamaica?
Of course. I get shit in America from real Jamaicans. I'll be like, yeah, Yankee. And I'm like, you can say what you want. But you look at Indian people kids and call them Indian. You look at Chinese people kids and call them Chinese. But because I don't look Jamaican, I'm not a Jamaican. That's okay.
You got to wear a mesh merino, bro.
Yeah, nah, that's cool. It's all right.
Yo, so since we're in Jamaica, real quick, I gotta ask you this, right?
Okay.
Like, you ever heard of the Passport Bros?
Of course, I'm a passport bro.
Oh, word?
Of course.
We'll get into that.
I'm trying to go to the Philippines and meet Guadalupe.
Okay.
Guadalupe.
I think that's in Mexico.
No, there's Guadalupe's in the Philippines too. Remember they Spanish, Asian Spanish.
So I've been seeing almost like the opposite of the Passport Bros. I've been seeing the Passport Girls, but they're been going to Jamaica, right? And I don't know what the fuck's going on. This might be the real Dunn's River, but I've been seeing a lot of women go to Jamaica and
with the butt cheek rubs
and do these right
with
here.
The butt cheek rubs. I knew you was gonna pull out the butt cheek rubs.
So does this count as a body? If your girl go. Jamaica to women is what Dominican Republic is to men. That's what it's becoming to.
God.
For sure, bro.
Because I'm DR, I'm coming for you. I want you to know I'm coming there next.
That's where my wife is at, bro.
DR, yes.
Yeah, my wife is there.
What do you think about these women going to Jamaica and like messing with these river boys?
I think if they
it's cool.
River boys. This brother not easy. Now
it's cool when they do it.
I think it's cool when we both do it. Honestly. Nah, let me not say that. I feel like, depending on the situation, if she got a boyfriend or she's in a serious committed relationship, you need to stop it. But no, you really need to stop it. If you're in a committed relationship and you're out there going to see the river boys to get the booty rubs, you need to stop it. But if you're single, do your thing, my mom.
Okay.
Because I'm single, looking to mingle, looking for a wife. But while I'm in recess, if I go to DR, it's not going up, it's going down.
You pay for pussy out there?
Huh?
You'd pay for pussy out there?
I do not wish to disclose that information.
Okay.
I would never do something like that. Why would I do that?
All right, I don't know.
I'm just going to have fun.
That's what I heard they do in DR, man.
That's what I heard too. I heard it's $40 for the cheap ones.
Okay. How much you bringing?
Who?
What?
I'm just going for the festivities and the fine cuisines.
All right.
I gotta get my wife.
You know?
I gotta get my wife by any means, nigga.
Yeah. By any means?
By any means. She gotta come back on a flight with me.
Would you pay for a wife?
No, I'm not paying for a wife.
No, that's out.
That's out?
That's out. You can pay to have fun, but not a wife.
Yeah, no.
That's not wife material if you gotta pay. Up front.
You don't up front. Okay, I like that. All right, I'm glad you sprinkled that in right there.
I'm ready.
Okay,
don't worry.
Nah,
if your girl tell you she going to Jamaica, what are you thinking?
She fucking.
She fucking?
Yeah, immediately. As soon as she touched down.
So she not bringing him?
Nah. Girl trip to Jamaica.
Yeah, that's how to cut that out. Girl trip to where?
Jamaica.
Nigga, she need to take a girl trip to fucking Lakewood, nigga. Lakewood
to Six Flags.
For real. Not even that, nigga.
Farmington River?
Yeah, not even Six Flags, because Six Flags is a wild place. Have you ever been to Six Flags?
Yeah.
Six Flags is a wild place.
Nah, you can't. She can't go there. That's crazy.
It's a wild place.
Where we going? When are we going to Jamaica?
Right, when are we going to Jamaica? As soon as she say, I'm going to Jamaica. Oh, we going to Jamaica?
Where?
Wow.
Go on your girl trip. I'll just be there, you know? Like, I'll just be around.
Do you go to Jamaica often?
I go every year.
Every year?
Yeah, I'm going twice this year, though, because my son's passport came late. I was supposed to go with him in July. I went to Jamaica the 1st to the 5th of July, and my son's passport came late, and I got to double back because he got to meet his grandfather.
Yo, would you ever consider living in Jamaica?
I'm gonna say this loud and proud. I'm pushing for dual citizenship. So if y'all see this video at the Jamaican embassy, just make sure y'all approve my application because I need that dual citizenship. 6 months in America, 6 months in Jamaica is the goal.
Really?
For sure. I'm gonna get rich, build a house in Jamaica, and I'm gonna be gone for 6 months.
You know what's crazy? My entire family did that shit.
I'm telling you,
every last one of them.
That's the goal. As a Jamaican person, if you're enthusiastic about your heritage as a Caribbean person, your goal should be dual citizenship.
Okay.
And my father and my mother are both natural born Jamaicans, so it's easier when your parents are natural born citizens of a certain place. It's easier, like Italians.
Yo, can't they make you a citizen?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Okay.
When your parents are from a place, like Italians, I have an Italian friend named Anna. Shout out to Anna. She told me when you're Italian, if one of your parents, just your father or your mom, got to be born there, and you could it's a quick application that you can get dual citizenship.
I wonder if I could do the same thing for Barbados.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Yo, I know it's a lot easier when you're under 18 for your parents to do it.
Okay.
Yeah. I know that because at that point it's easier. Because now I think you have to apply on your own. Yeah. So I don't really know like the specifics of that.
It's literally an application. It's literally an application, and they're gonna look into your background and see if you're.
Yo, why do you want to live in Jamaica for 6 months?
Because Jamaica's so lit.
Is it?
That shit
it's
is crazy.
So lit. Once you got money, Jamaica's so lit.
If you don't got it, it ain't.
No, it's not. If you ain't got money, it's not lit, bro.
I mean, where is it lit when you don't got money?
Exactly. You're right. You're right though.
Nah, Jamaica's lit, but that
You're
shit
right.
is
Money's
that
not
shit get
everything,
crazy
but you need that to have some kind of fun everywhere.
Okay. All right, bro. So I got one last question for you, man.
Mm-hmm.
Since you started your rap journey, right? What's been the most memorable moment for you?
Okay, the most memorable moment, I could probably say off the top of the head. Like I said, I was doing a lot of work with G Money the Prince, and we went on 2 small tours with More Bookings.
Okay.
Shout out Scott Morris for More Bookings. And when I did this show in Philly, when I went to Philly, I was like, you see Philly on TV, and it's like coming from Hartford, it's like, okay, this poverty areas,
Okay.
like bad poverty areas. But I went to Philly, and I'm like, yeah, this is bad. Like, this is bad,
We've been in Philly.
Right. So I'm like, I can like, it's like Hartford and New York City mixed into like a space. Like that's how I felt when I was in Philly. Like
I feel like the streets are mad tight too.
Streets are mad tight, and then like corner stores closed. Well, it was late night, so corner stores closed up. Piles of garbage like on the corner. I was like, whoa,
damn,
whoa.
Slums.
Like I see when Meek like big braids. White tee, Meek Mills with his eyes wide open. Meek Mills, I could see where he was coming from. Like, this hunger, like, you know what I'm saying?
You saw it all out there.
Right. So, but when I did a show out in Philly, I was sick. Like, because I, in the past, I've suffered from something called gastritis. Okay. It's inflammation of the stomach lining coming from too much drinking, too much smoking, stuff like that. So I had an episode, I was down and out on the tour bus going out there. And like, before I'm performing, everybody going before me, I'm asleep on the stairs. I'm on the stairs, sleep. They're like, yo, you good? I see people walk by me, tapping me, yo, you good? You good? I'm not good, bro. I'm not good. This ginger ale is just what I'm going to do. And I got up. It was like my flu game.
Okay.
That was my flu game. No, for real. That's how it felt for me. And it was like, I still went out there and put my pain and my feelings to the side. And Philly was fucking with me, fucking with us, me and Future. Because me and Future performed together a lot. But I do my own single stuff by myself as well. But me and Future got so much going on together that I'm, you know, but it was such a great show because not only did I withstand what I needed to withstand to get on the stage, when I got on the stage, everybody was fucking with me. And it was like, the level of love that I was getting was like, it was just to drive 5.5 hours to Philadelphia, see Philadelphia for myself, and then go, and then it's a whole different environment. People are talking different. People are partying different. People are acting different. And it's like, for me to get on stage and I'm from way out of town, they don't know who I am at all. No, there's no like, oh, I'm going to get these ahs and oohs because 50% of them know me. Nobody knows who I am. Nobody.
Got no home fans.
Nobody.
So, it's an away game.
It's an away game.
You get cheered in an away game. It's crazy.
People saw me slump on the stairs. And then when I went on stage, it was just crazy. So that's one of the most memorable moments. Besides the radio, that's definitely one of the most memorable.
Yeah, that sounds like a dope ass.
That's one of the most memorable moments ever, bro. Because I was not feeling it. I was sick. I was down and out and went on stage and I was going crazy. And I was going crazy.
That was dope, bro.
Yeah.
Shit, man. But yo, thanks for coming on, bro.
Yeah. Before you guys end, can I ask y'all a question?
Yeah.
What made y'all want to get into podcasting?
We've been asked this one a couple times.
Yeah, right. Yeah. I bet people ask that.
Actually, I usually like when you answer this one.
I want individual. I want separate individual answers.
Okay.
Because you like that I pointed directly at you. It was him. He's the one that kind of provoked it. So he used to make like Instagram shorts and shit, or not Instagram shorts, but like Instagram videos and shit.
Sketch comedy.
Yeah, and then I guess like people, from my understanding, people were commenting or telling him like, "Yo, you should make like a podcast and shit."
Yeah, because you probably funny as hell in real life.
So in a past life and shit, you feel me? Like,
I ain't mean it like that.
Like nigga, you ain't funny right now, bro. You feel me? You ain't funny right now,
been dry been dry as hell this whole episode.
I'm not saying like that.
But outside of this thing, you seem like a lit nigga, bro. Yeah, but so then fucking we in a past life, right? I know it don't look like it, but I was in a motorcycle club. So
it looks like you look. I could see you with the biker vest on. Word to me. You used to drive a Harley.
Nah,
I used to drive a Harley.
Nah, I had a Ninja.
My bad. Go ahead. My fault. That was such a flex. That was such a flex. I used to drive a Ninja. Cut it out.
Bro.
Shit. I'm not saying nothing else.
So, anyways, he ended up testing the group chat like, "Yo, anybody want to start a podcast?" And I was like, "Yeah, bet." So You know, he ended up like remodeling it here and shit, and then it was up.
And it looks nice.
Appreciate
it's beautiful.
Yeah,
appreciate it. We put a lot of work and time into this.
Spend a lot of money. Rappers spend that money.
This is the brains behind the whole thing. You feel me? Like he's the guy that kind of like pushed us into this direction.
I mean, that's pretty much it, bro. Like a couple people had like told, you know, it's like, yo, people kind of like put that bug in your ear and like, you know what, like eventually kind of like, yo, you know what, they might be on something.
They might be on to something, right?
And yo, it's been fun. I love it. Like this is like my. I feel like, yo, I've never had anything for myself. Right. You know what I mean? Like I've always I got a regular job and I've always had a regular job, but I've never had my own business, my own baby. So this to me is like, yo, like this is ours. Like there's no one telling me what to do.
When you gotta clock in, when you gotta clock
like,
out.
This is our shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, you got like you understand. You got your music career. Like this is your shit. And it's like, yo, and it means so much. It's like,
a safe space.
Yeah.
It's a safe
therapy.
space.
It's
Nobody
therapy.
can't tell me what to do.
It's therapy.
How I need to do it. How I need to.
No, for sure. But somebody actually came on here and it was like, yo, this is like a therapy session. You feel me? Like they come in.
No,
here
I enjoy.
Like,
that's why my boy Kim was telling me like, nah, Big's got it. He good though. I enjoy being myself.
Nah, for sure.
So I can't slip up if I'm always being the person you seeing right now. Everybody that's watching that knows me personally can vouch that this is the person I am on a regular basis.
Right.
So it's not hard for me to come on here and just.
I mean, but that's how it is. That's how it should be because that's the organic version of you. You feel me? Like you're not faking it for views or for listens. You know.
Nah.
Yeah, man. But yeah, that's where we at. You got our story now. We got your story, bro.
Right,
so yo, like I said before, yo, thanks for coming on.
No doubt.
Great episode as always, yo. Where can the listeners find you?
Y'all can find me on every single platform you can find music. It's LUDIZZY. Make sure y'all follow me on Instagram. Make sure y'all follow MVO Waters, bottles straight out of Connecticut in Wellington, Connecticut. Make sure y'all follow MVO Water at NVO Water. I know y'all see the bottle. We at Gen TV Podcast.
All right, man. We'll leave it off on that. Like I said, as always, please like, subscribe, drop a comment, and we will see y'all next episode.
Later.